Welcome back to Scott's EV Trips and Tricks. Today, we're embarking on a Christmas holiday road trip through some of Ohio's most festive destinations. From the farm fresh cheese at Young's Jersey Dairy to the timeless charm of the Richard P. Eastman Covered Bridge, this tour celebrates the best of the season. We'll also visit the cozy Ye Olde Trail Tavern, which the owner boasts as the oldest tavern in Ohio, the dazzling lights of the Christmas Ranch, and the breathtaking beauty of the Clifton Mill. Stick around as we explore these holiday treasures, savor local flavors, and cruise effortlessly in my EV, saving big on repairs, maintenance, and fuel while making memories on the road. You won't want to miss this festive adventure. If you are new to the channel, I'm Scott, a conservative EV owner, here to dispel the misconception that all EV drivers are just about the environment. For me, it's all about saving money on repairs, maintenance, and fuel while enjoying the freedom to explore. On our road trips, I'm often joined by my co-host, my father, Bob Gardner. Bob is an incredible photographer, something I definitely didn't inherit. In this episode, we'll be showcasing some of his amazing work. And if you like what you see, check out his website, linked in the description. It's full of stunning photos you won't want to miss. So let's hit the road and see what's in store. As we cruise through Yellow Springs, Ohio, a sign for a carousel caught my eye, as my father has always been big into carousels. We decided to make an impromptu stop at Young's Jersey Dairy, a family-operated farm that's been around since 1869. And once we arrived, we were greeted by Tad, a friendly and enthusiastic staff member. Tad gave us the full rundown on everything the farm has to offer. He showed us their Cow Vens Carousel, a 36-foot ride featuring hand-painted farm animals, including Jersey cows, a pig, a goat, a rooster, and more. What makes it even more special is that each animal is tied to one of Young's signature homemade ice cream flavors. It's clear that this place is more than just a dairy farm, it's a destination. Story was pretty awesome, so...
Well, just talking about the carousel.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, well, the carousel, like I said, it's got 30 animals and everything on it here. We've got 21 horses, 6 cows, a rooster, a pig, and a goat. The cows are unique to the Young's Jersey Dairy Carousel here because the manufacturer, who's out in Kansas, Chase Amusements, had never done a cow and everything before. So if you go over into the dairy store, they see these little fiberglass cows that are sitting around everywhere.
Yeah.
They sent them one of those cows out there. They came up with the design for the cows in all this carousel. So
all right.
it is a brand new carousel. It's not used or anything like that. So
Okay. And I mean, are you guys open
year round? Year-round. This is a new concept out here at Young's right now, and trying to do something year-round out here. Usually, I mean, the foot traffic and everything out here really dies off at this time of the year because the outside stuff, it's just too cold to be doing anything right now. So we've got something inside now that they're going to see what that does to draw people here.
So, I mean, can you tell, we were actually driving to a covered bridge, and we just passed it, and we were like, I think I said carousel on it. So, I mean, can you tell me, what, the facility you have here, your farm or the dairy or?
It's actually the Young's Jersey Dairy Farm. This farm has been here since 1869. I'm going to put on my my wagon tour hat here. It's been here since 1869. There were a couple of gentlemen that founded this farm, Mr. Gephardt and Mr. Young, way back in that time frame. 2 gentlemen that had actually met during the Civil War. And after the war was settled up and everything, those 2 gentlemen made their way here into this part of central Ohio and acquired this land. And all this is set up on out here now. It was just your typical farm for the longest time. The farm itself was actually sold off to one of the neighbors during the Great Depression.
Okay.
Economic hardships. Everybody dealt with a lot of economic hardships around here, and apparently that was not unusual for this farm as well. But one of the neighboring farmers, as I understand it, bought the farm until Papillon was able to reacquire the farm following the end of World War II, and that's when things started to kind of change a little bit out here. It really started to change about 1958 because that's when the whole dairy store aspect of the farm really took off because they started selling milk from the Jersey cows that they had here on the farm back in 1958. Went over really well.
Okay.
The original dairy store. If you look out the front windows and everything, there's like a white
The gift shop, yeah.
Well, it's like a white concrete block building up
Okay.
right next to the red barn and everything. That's the original dairy store out here on the farm. That opened up in 1960 because they had so much foot traffic for the bottled milk, fresh milk, and everything out here. So that's also the original site where they started selling hand-dipped ice cream here on the farm. It wasn't their ice cream. Young's didn't start producing their own ice cream until the early 1980s. But it's also where their bakery operation took off as well.
Okay.
So, and what you see here for the new dairy store, there was actually another dairy store in the middle of all of this.
Okay.
You'd be better off going in and looking up at the pictures on the wall in the dairy store. You can see what the dairy store in the middle looked like before this big one went up. This one's been open out here since 21, maybe 2021.
All right.
So yeah, it's a big difference from what it used to be.
Actually, I can video. After our visit to Young's Jersey Dairy, we're continuing our journey to the Richard P. Eastman Covered Bridge, also known as the Hyde Road Covered Bridge. This picturesque structure, completed in 2014, spans 77 feet over the Little Miami Scenic Trail. It replaced an old steel bridge that had been there, but had been closed for about a year. The bridge is named in honor of Richard P. Eastman, who served as Greene County engineer from 1974 to 1996. Eastman had a deep appreciation for covered bridges and played a significant role in the development of the Little Miami Scenic Trail. The bridge's design, a Howe truss, a style popular in the mid to late 1800s, reflects his passion for historic structures. Approaching the bridge, we were captivated by its classic red exterior and charming cupola, which had a nostalgic touch to the rural landscape. The bridge not only accommodates vehicular traffic, but also offers a serene spot for pedestrians and cyclists to pause and appreciate the surroundings. For photography enthusiasts like my father, the Richard P. Eastman Covered Bridge provides a wealth of opportunities. Its architectural details and the natural beauty of the area make it an ideal subject. We'll be showcasing some of Bob's stunning photographs of the bridge in this episode. If you appreciate his work, be sure to visit his website, linked in the description, to explore more of his exceptional photography. Visiting the Richard P. Eastman Covered Bridge was a step back in time, offering a glimpse into the area's rich history and a peaceful retreat amidst our travels. It's a must-see for anyone exploring the Yellow Springs region. So, after exploring the Richard P. Eastman Covered Bridge, we made our way to the Ye Olde Trail Tavern in Yellow Springs, Ohio. It was established in 1827 by Elisha Mills and his son William. This historic tavern was originally built to serve travelers along Route 68, making it the only structure in the area at that time. We dined in the original log cabin section, immersing ourselves in its rustic charm. Just to start, we enjoyed their beer, cheese, and pretzels. The cheese was phenomenal, rich and creamy, perfectly complementing the warm, soft pretzels. The menu features a variety of German-inspired dishes. I opted for the chicken kebab, something that I actually found out was a popular German street food, which was flavorful and satisfying. My father chose the fish and chips, one of their specials. The chips was particularly noteworthy, cut in a unique corkscrew shape, a delightful twist to the classic dish. To accompany our meal, we selected ales from the local Yellow Springs Brewery. Their Springer Golden Ale stood out, offering a light body with delicate floral and fruity hop notes, making an excellent pairing with our lunch. Our visit to Ye Olde Trail Tavern was a memorable blend of history, exceptional cuisine, and local craft beer, a must-visit spot in Yellow Springs.
We'll work this out of your way. Do you do your Facebook page or?
Do I do
Yeah.
that? No.
So it wasn't you that I was talking to on the Facebook page. That's what I'm trying to.
Christy, the owner. She'll update our Facebook, but I don't think she owns Peaches too. I think she has more to do over there than she does here.
My name's Scott. And
Hi, Scott.
I have a budding YouTube channel. I get thousands, not millions yet. This is my second YouTube channel, but I told her I was coming in. Basically, we're doing a couple of spots out here, and I just wanted to feature this and get really awesome reviews I see on the internet. So I mean, do you know any of the history of this place, or?
A little bit. So it was the first tavern. So it's the oldest operating tavern in Ohio. It
Okay.
was built in 1827. They used the trees that were actually here to build it. And then this section up here was built in 1843, and they moved it to this location in 1847.
Okay.
It's always been a tavern. It is haunted.
Cool.
So, but if you go to our website, she has like a nice story of the history.
I mean, I saw some of it.
After our delightful lunch at Ye Olde Tavern, we took some time to explore the charming village of Yellow Springs, and it's known for its vibrant art scene and electric shops. The town offers a unique shopping experience with a variety of small businesses. So strolling down Xenia Avenue, the main thoroughfare, we encountered several notable establishments. Dino's Cappuccinos, a cozy coffee shop offering a range of beverages and pastries, perfect for a midday pick-me-up. Dark Star Books and Comics, a haven for book lovers and comic enthusiasts, featuring a vast selection of new and used books, as well as unique collectibles. The Yellow Springs Pottery, a cooperative gallery showcasing handcrafted ceramics by local artists, ideal for finding one-of-a-kind pieces. Urban Handmade, a boutique offering handmade goods, including clothing, accessories, and home decor, all crafted by independent artisans. Really cool shop. The community's commitment to supporting local artisans and entrepreneurs is evident in the diverse array of shops and galleries. Each business contributes to the town's distinctive character, making Yellow Springs a must-visit destination for those seeking a unique and enriching experience. After our time in Yellow Springs, we made our way to the Christmas Ranch in Morrow, Ohio, a sprawling holiday wonderland filled with over 1 million synchronized lights, charming shops, train and wagon rides, although it was a little cold for me for the wagon ride, and even a visit from Santa himself. The Christmas Ranch is a bit on the pricey side, with admission at $37 per carload. However, it's well worth it, especially if you make the most of it. Bring a larger vehicle like a Tesla truck, load it up with friends and family, and share the holiday magic together. It's a great way to make the experience both affordable and fun. We were especially lucky as reservations are required to visit, but we managed to get in without one. Talk about holiday luck. Once inside, we explored the festive grounds, enjoyed the synchronized light displays, warmed up by bonfires, and indulged in treats from Santa's Bakery and Cafe. If you're visiting, don't miss the train and wagon rides. They're $4.50 per person, and kids under 3 are ride free. The Christmas Ranch is open from late November through December, so be sure to check their website for hours and availability. Our visit was a perfect blend of nostalgia and holiday cheer, making the Christmas Ranch a must-see for creating festive memories with friends and family. Trust me, you'll leave with the holiday spirit in full swing. Our last leg of this holiday adventure brought us to the breathtaking Clifton Mill in Clifton, Ohio. By this point, we'd already traveled a pretty good distance, making stops at other festive destinations like the Christmas Ranch and Ye Olde Trail Tavern. The sun had long since set, and the evening chill was setting in. We were starting to feel the wear of the day, but all of that faded as we pulled into the parking lot and saw the incredible light display. Clifton Mill isn't just a holiday destination, it's a full-blown winter wonderland. The historic mill, dating back to 1802, is transformed into a glowing masterpiece of over 4 million lights. The reflections danced across the river, creating a scene that felt like something straight out of a holiday movie. We walked through the grounds, soaking in the sights and sounds. The synchronized light show set to holiday music was mesmerizing. And let's not forget the miniature village display inside the mill. It's a delightful surprise that is as charming as the light show outside. One of the things that made this stop even more special was how seamlessly our EV handled the entire trip. It's such a long day of traveling. It was reassuring to know we weren't burning a hole in our wallets on fuel. That is exactly why I love sharing the EV experience. Being able to visit places like Clifton Mill without worrying about gas prices or maintenance adds a whole new level of enjoyment. As we stood by the river, sipping our hot chocolate from one of the vendors and gazing at the glowing mill, it was clear why Clifton Mill is such a beloved holiday destination. If you're an EV owner or anyone who loves a bit of festive magic, this spot is well worth the trip. So let's discuss the analytics of the trip, folks. The total duration from my house back to my house was 9 hours and 26 minutes of driving. Now, it was higher cost than normal because we, again, had driven for 9 hours. The cost was $60.20 as we had to use the Tesla supercharger a couple of times throughout the trip. And again, out of that 9 hours, there was a total of 478.73 miles that were driven. So that's it, folks. Stick around for another video that's coming up